Welcome to Turning Up the Heat with Dan Foweiler, President and CEO of Esperanza Health Centers. As you know, we're celebrating Giving Tuesday, the largest day of online giving. Last year, you helped us raise over $15,000 to build a playground at our Brighton Park Health Center. This year, we're counting on you even more because every dollar we're raising this Giving Tuesday will support our Patient Emergency Fund, which addresses our patients' most urgent social welfare needs. If a patient can't make rent, can't afford food or medicine for their family, or has a gas bill, the Patient Emergency Fund is there for them. It keeps patients sheltered, clothed, and fed, preventing their worlds from being upended. It also affords them the stability that they need to remain engaged in their healthcare. So, we've got something really excited for you today. Every time we hit a certain milestone during the day, one of the Esperanza staff members and I will try one of the spiciest hot sauces on earth. We've just hit the $3,000 mark, so it's time for us to try our first hot sauce, and my first guest is Ted Hufstader. Welcome, Ted.
Hi, everyone. Dan, I'm happy to be here. This is exciting.
Thanks, Ted. So can you tell people what you do at Esperanza?
Yes, I'm the Director of Quality and Practice Transformation at Esperanza Health Centers and work with everyone across the organization to continually improve and make sure we're delivering the highest quality care to our patients and that we are staying curious and having fun.
That's fantastic. So how are you with spicy?
I am a very novice spicy. I will say once I tried a ghost pepper and I don't think I've been the same. So I'm a little nervous for this, but also excited.
Well, we're going to take it easy on you. You're one of our first victims. So Don't worry too much. So, as I mentioned, we just hit the $3,000 mark. So Ted, it is time for you to reveal the hot sauce that you're going to be trying today. Why don't you reach inside that brown paper bag and show us what you've got?
All right, let's see. Voila, okay. Oh my gosh. Green serrano pepper.
Serrano peppers. I think serranos are pretty hot.
Okay, a little safe. Okay, oh gosh, yeah.
Does it smell good?
Yeah.
Let's get some on that chicken tender and see what we've got here. I can smell it from here. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Smoky. You feel a little heat?
Feeling a little heat. I'm wondering how fast this will come and how fast my face will turn red. But we'll be good. We'll be good.
So listen. I want to remind everybody that today we are raising money for the Patient Emergency Fund. And Ted, I know that you've been involved with the Patient Emergency Fund, so I was hoping that you could tell us maybe a little story about how we use some of that money.
We had a patient, I think it was probably back at the beginning of the pandemic when, we were still learning more about COVID back in the spring of 2020. And, someone came and they weren't doing too well. And the provider thought that they needed a pulse oximeter, which is a little device that can go on your finger. And it tells you sort of what your oxygenation level is of your blood and your pulse. And that really lets you know, how you're doing, how your lungs are working. And so, we had to, work really hard to find a pulse oximeter for this patient. It was really a little stressful because, at that time, I don't know if folks remember, you couldn't find thermometers at Walgreens. You couldn't definitely not find pulse oximeters. Like a lot of medical equipment was just gone because people are really nervous. So we had a care manager go above and beyond, and she was searching all over Chicago. She found a drugstore that had one left. She drove out there. She bought it with funds from the emergency fund, and she did a contactless delivery at this patient's house. So I think that's, a small story, but a really important story about how the emergency fund really helps us meet the needs of our patients.
Thanks so much for sharing that story.
Thank you.
I think our staff are going above and beyond all the time, and it's really great that they can have this little extra fund to draw on when they need some cash to really help out patients with those kind of specific needs. So, what do you think of the hot sauce? Were you feeling it during the little talk there?
No, I'm good. I think this might be like a Ted safe hot sauce.
I think we need a little more then. What do you think? Let's do it. Let's do it. We gotta get you enchilado.
Okay, here we go.
Delicious. Ted, thank you so much. And thanks to everybody who's watching. Even though we reached our $3,000 mark, the goal is to raise $20,000. So if you've already donated, thank you so much. And if you haven't, it's not too late. Click the link on this post to be directed to our donation page to make your gift today. Be sure to share this with all your friends on your social media so they can learn more about our work. And remember, the more money we raise, the hotter the sauce we have to eat. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time when we reach our $6,000 mark.